So Billy is a great kid, but we've had some issues regarding his behavior.
That's impossible.
Well, he tends to be disruptive during coursework.
Maybe your coursework isn't interesting enough.
He does tell us you're rather boring. I can assure you the rest of the class has no problem paying attention.
Well, then clearly our Billy is just more intelligent than the other students.
That must be it. He's just not challenged enough with the work, and so he's bored. Yeah, I don't think that's it.
Oh, so you're calling him stupid?
I'm saying he doesn't even do the work.
He most certainly does.
No, he really doesn't.
We make sure he completes every assignment.
Okay, what about his book report this week?
What about it?
He said Russian hackers stole it.
Oh my god, should we change our passwords?
What? No, why would Russian hackers care about a book report about the bridge to Terabithia?
Well, you certainly seem to care.
It's my job to care.
Sounds like a pretty stupid job.
Well, regardless, I'm gonna need him to do the report and bring it to class tomorrow.
What about the hackers?
Obviously, that didn't happen.
So you're saying my son is lying?
I'm saying he's falling really behind, okay? We had a pop quiz this morning, and they said the capital of the United States was America.
Not a bad guess.
Pretty bad.
Okay, well, what I'm hearing is an obvious lack of teaching ability.
Wow, that's what you've taken away from all this.
Pretty much.
Okay, well, then why don't I just move on to the next problem?
Which is?
His behavior.
Our little Billy is an angel.
Sure, but he also distracts his peers and does some highly questionable things.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, let's see. Last week, he defecated in a box and turned it in as his homework.
Only because you asked him to.
Why would I ask for that?
I have no idea, but he specifically said you wanted a diarrhea.
Diorama! The assignment was for a diorama.
Well, obviously, all we have here is a miscommunication.
All right, what about yesterday when he let all of the class hamsters loose in the cafeteria?
He probably thinks it's cruel to keep them in cages.
Such a kind heart.
Multiple hamsters died.
Disgusting creatures. Okay, maybe we're focusing a little bit too much on the problem and not enough on the solution.
Well, obviously, the first thing that needs to happen is to raise his grades.
I agree.
So raise his grades.
I'm not going to arbitrarily just raise grades, okay? He needs to do the work.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Well, since he's so far behind, I was thinking that maybe we get him a tutor.
Ew, no.
Why is a tutor ew?
Tutors are for dumb kids.
That is not at all true. Leonardo da Vinci had a tutor, and he's a genius.
Why would we care what the kid from Titanic's doing?
That's Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, you know what? That's not the point. The point is, Billy's gonna have a lot of trouble catching back up without help.
Out of the question.
Okay, well, maybe then we can set him up with the school counselor to see if something else is going on.
Do you think my Billy is crazy? He is not crazy.
I never said he was crazy.
No, you just think he should go to a shrink.
Fine! Well, then maybe you guys can just take a more active role and make sure he's completing his assignments.
Pretty sure we have better things to do than babysit in 8th grade.
It's not babysitting when it's your own kid.
Don't you yell at my wife.
Look, clearly you're going to resist every option I put forth, so maybe you guys want to present an idea.
As a matter of fact, I do.
We want Billy moved up a grade.
What?
He'll fit in better with more mature students. Okay, you two have to be the most idiotic, dense, ignorant people I've ever met. I mean, no wonder your kid's an
How dare you speak to us that way?
Oh yeah? Can't handle the truth? Well, here's a truth bomb for you. The only plan of action that would fix your kid is to go back in time and use protection.
That is it. I am reporting you to the school board immediately.
Go ahead.
We could have you fired.
If it gets me away from your devil spawn of a son, bring it on.